Hello everybody, this is Miasmic once again. This is footage from Beta Weekend 2 of Ascalonian Catacombs. First off, let me go ahead and say I apologize for some of this subpar gameplay. During Beta Weekend 2, I went from level 1 to, it was 34, so within a 24-hour period, mind you, so I was a little bit exhausted. And as you can see, may or may not have forgotten my hotkeys a few times. Hence you see the clicking there. Oh, it's so terrible. Click, 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 click. Anyhow, this fight here is Ascalonian Lieutenant. First boss fight. Well, true boss fight. There's a mini boss fight at the beginning, but we won't get into that. And as you can see, it's pretty simple. Run up on this platform, you kill him. I mean, stay alive, DPS him. He doesn't really do much, he just kinda, as you can see, he switches targets often. Pretty much just burn him down. He has a good amount of health, as you can see. I'll let you watch this fight, and then I will explain on the next one. Well, I guess we can say he does have quite a big knockback, don't he? Oh, there's some more clicking for you. Oh, it's so terrible. I apologize for that. Maybe I should have slept a little bit more for jumping right into catacombs, but you know, with a limited time to play, you gotta get your playtime in. I'm sure most of you know how that is. Alright, well, he's about down, so I guess I can come back to narrating now. I didn't edit this one much because it was already such a large video, so as soon as this one's over, we jump right to the next one. The second fight will be Master Ranger, I believe it's pronounced Ninti. Anyhow, this fight's pretty interesting, I must say. Starts off on the platform in the middle here. Excuse me, sorry about that. Starts off on the platform here. And pretty much what we do, everybody spreads out. And let's get this little cutscene here. Let's get in position. Everybody spreads out and range DPS on them. Now, once again, I'd been playing for so long, didn't even realize I didn't have a ranged weapon on me. So, don't be surprised you see me running back and forth, picking up these little boulders around here. Yes, deep southern accent. I'm sure some of you are going to laugh at how that was pronounced. Anyhow, see there's one right there. And yes, I do indeed start picking up these rocks and lobbing them at him. But it was fascinating nonetheless. Pretty much what I did as a guardian, since I forgot my ranged weapon. I ran back and forth between my teammates here. Dropped down hills, dropped off Caedas, whatever they needed. Little buddy Caedas here, get some damage on him, just drop him a heal, give him a shield. Pretty much this goes on for a few minutes. Then he jumps off, says something like, "Let's fight face to face," or however. And when he jumps off, he summons a pet wolf. What we did here is DPS, here he is now. Here's his little wolf friend. We started DPSing the wolf first. Pop up here in a second. I believe the first one's name is Shadow. Maybe it's Fang. There he is. Yeah, Fang. So DPS him down By the time he's down, you hit Master Ranger a few more times, and then he goes back to the platform. Once he does that, it's just rinse and repeat. Damage him ranged. He'll come back face to face, summon another wolf, kill that wolf, and this time he actually stays over here. So you just burn him down. I'll let you continue watching this video, and I'll start commenting on the next one. Here's his second wolf, Shadow. Kill him as soon as he's down. Then we take out Master Ranger. Alright, he's going down here. A few hits here and there. Now onto the second fight. Second fight, well, scratch that. Onto the third fight. Sorry fellas, it's late here. Onto the third fight. Here we have Kasha. This is one of the easier ones, I think, because pretty much she stands right here in this spot. Obviously we can't damage her yet, but you can't tell Miasmic that because he's trigger happy. Anyhow, she stands right here in this spot, and pretty much she summons, I forget how many bone minions, but she summons a couple at a time. As you see, I kept panning my camera around, because as soon as these bone minions come up, we kill them, then we switch back to her. Pretty simple fight, she never moves. Run from her, kill the bone minions, run back to her. Kill the bone minions, run back to her. Pretty simple. Like I said, once again, this footage was from Beta Weekend 2, so I'm sure by now the boss fights have undergone a few changes at least, if not some massive changes. As you see, we've got some more clicking there. I forgot the hotkey for my elite skill. That's what happens when you fly through the levels and then you jump right into a dungeon, fellas. I'm sure by now most of you have been sitting there thinking to yourself, what kind of accent, what kind of hick do we have here? Well, big computer nerd, computer engineer, but you know, Kentucky, USA dialect for you. No matter what field you go into or how big of a nerd you are, that accent sticks with you, as you can tell. A few more hits on her, la-di-da, la-di-da. Alright, once she goes down, we jump into our next fight, who will be the Lovers. Now, the reason they're called the Lovers is obviously because they were lovers. It's a what happens is it's a big mechanic in their fight, which, as you can see in this video coming up soon, was a big pain in the ass. If they get within a certain range of each other, their overall damage increase, and the female for certain has a knockback. You cannot get near her, she will continually knock you back. As you can see here a few times, I get knocked back. But we were trying to get them separated. It took a few tries, but once we got them separated, they went down pretty quickly. Once again, I'm trigger happy. I'm ready to get it underway. I mean, when you're excited about a new dungeon, you're excited. What can I say? I'll let y'all watch this, and as you can see, you'll see us get knocked back a few times. And when they're in range with each other, you'll know because little happy hearts, love hearts pop above their head. Once you see that, you need to get them separated quickly, or you will not do shit to them. This one, as you can see, is actually a pretty long fight because you're actually fighting two bosses. So while you're watching this, I'm going to take a break from commentary, go get me something to drink, and refresh myself. Okay, I am back, and as you see, it was knockback after knockback after knockback. Once they get separated, though, they go down pretty quickly. Oh, and they're together again. Hence the few more knockbacks. We'll just go over here and play with some ads that they spawn. Knockback, knockback. As you can see, I was getting a little bit aggravated with this fight. It was one of the aggravating mechanics we ran across. Pretty long fight, mostly because of that little mechanic there. I think I actually drop here and have to waypoint back, which is a nifty thing about this dungeon. The waypoints are right outside of boss chambers, so if you do drop, it's pretty easy to get back in the fray without too much time wasted. As you can see here, boom, there's a waypoint. Little speed buff called Retreat on the Guardian, gets back into action pretty quick. Kind of lost my way there for a minute. And they're together again, as you see from the hearts. and down we go. As you can see, our party is made up of all ranged except for poor old Miasmic here who's playing the Guardian. Even though all the range was still spread out, they still got together and did their little lovers thing a few times. Somebody linking their attacks in party chat, misclicking. Pretty amusing seeing that spam go all over the place. I've seen it a few times in this dungeon.
Stand your ground.
As you can see, we really wanted to go for the female first because she was a bigger pain in the ass between her attacks and then spawning little mirages or images. She's down, move on to him. He was pretty simple by itself, as you can see. Really not too much of a cause for concern. And he's down. Yay. Do our little beta test survey there and look around. Here we go. Alright, this is the final fight in Ascalonian Catacombs. This guy's name here is King Adalburn. He was actually easier than Kasha. Pretty much it's just tank and spank in this one. Well, there is no tanking in this game, obviously. But pretty much it was just kill him here on this platform. This is actually the platform you've seen in the first boss fight, Ascalonian Lieutenant. This is King Adalburn, the final one. Adalburn, perhaps. Once again, I'm pretty sure I dropped once there in this fight being the only melee, because he does hit like a truck. And the waypoint was easily accessible. It's actually right outside of this platform. As you will see, once I drop, I get back into the fray within moments. As you see, his health actually drops pretty quick too. But once he starts hitting you, you can watch my health there, he hits pretty good. He's definitely not playing around. Oh, poor Miasmic dropped. There's a waypoint right there. As you see from the red circle, that's the boss platform.
Retreat!
I actually think, and there's the retreat spell, give us a little speed boost and a shield. I actually think I dropped as soon as I got back because he turned around and just started waylaying on me. So don't be surprised you see me run back again. Oh, yep, there goes my health.
Barely.
Oh well, such is the fate of being a meat shield while the rest of your party kills him. I've always enjoyed being up in the front lines while my party members did all the damage, so it doesn't really make me sad or anything like that. On a side note, I find the downstate really interesting and a new concept into a game. Not in this video, but I believe in actually one of my PvP videos on the Caedas Guild YouTube channel in World v World. You'll see me actually res myself a couple times by hitting 3 and then hitting 4 to heal myself. And there we go. He's about down, go figure. Running back in. Oh look, there's our friend NPL. Poor guy, I guess he dropped too. Oh, leaving everybody else behind. And he's going down. And there you go. That is the end of the Ascalonian Catacombs video from BWE2. Necromancer, Ranger, Elementalist, and Mesmer setup with me as the Guardian support. And that's all there is to it. Just sit here and dance around a little bit till we get our reward. I would like to thank all of you for watching and hope to see you around again.
Replenishing.